Hi, good morning. This is the seated version of Dancing to Heal. Feel free to stand though if you want to. And I'm going to just go through the safety checks first. So you should make sure that your seat that you're going to sit on is stable and it's not wobbly. Make sure you can touch the floor with your feet. If you can, that would be good. Feel free to take off your shoes as well, because it's really good to exercise those feet and wiggle the toes about and sense with the soles of the feet. That's optional. And make sure that you've got plenty of room to stretch out your arms in all directions around your body, so they've got lots of space to play with. Just do what you can. It's all about just moving in your own body's way. So I'm going to put the music on and sit further back. I'll talk you through it and we'll have some fun. Okay. So from your seated position or standing if you wish, let's take a long breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to activate the energy around the body and wake up all those joints, ankles, knees, hips, wrists, elbows, shoulders and spine. Let's begin with an ankle. Moving that ankle in your way, your own way, however it feels good to you. Give the toes a wiggle about. Lovely. And then when you're ready, let's move to that knee joint. Now you might want to just put your hand to the joint to help you to sense that joint and just see how the knee wants to move today. Notice how it feels for you. What we're trying to do here is connect to pleasure rather than pain. So if it hurts, just tweak those movements. Make a slight adjustment that connects you to pleasure rather than pain. Let's move on to that hip joint. You may manage some pelvic circles even though you're seated in each direction. Maybe some hip bumps, so you're sort of lifting slightly out of your seat. Lovely, so we get some movement in that hip. And if there's any joint that doesn't want to move, just put the attention to it. Imagine how you would like it to be moving. And to the wrist, how about some rotation of the wrist? Include the fingers and the thumb so the hand gets some movement here. And how about watching the hand as it travels? So we get some head and eye movement too. Lovely. And into the elbow. Notice how that feels. Sensing that joint. Just playing with those different moves that you can make with the elbow. And then onto the shoulder. Now notice I'm putting my hand there to the joint and just gently moving it to start with. And then if you want to, like me, take that arm into big circles around and then the other direction. That's your choice. Notice how that feels. Maybe lift and lower that shoulder. And just play with those moves. And let's connect now to the spine. So that's really from the top of the head all the way down to the coccyx where you're seated. Can you go side to side and get some movement in the spine? With the jaw slightly open, that will help to take away the tension. And then if you shuffle forwards a little in your seat and widen the stance for your legs, you may be able to follow me with a spinal roll. So what we're going to do is come down with the eyes looking up, and when you get to your depth, look down and come up looking down. Lovely. So should we give that a go the other way? So we're coming down, looking down. So down, looking down, and when you get as far as you want to go, chin up and look up and come up, looking up. And that way we get that wave of the spine. We call that a spinal roll. And how about side, side, some movement of the spine, and then onto the other shoulder with the movement. Small, maybe at first, then if you want to go bigger, with the arm stretching out, maybe lift and lower the shoulder. Lovely. And then to that elbow, choosing those movements with the elbow. So you can sense that elbow joint. And then to the wrist. Maybe some rotation of the wrist, adding fingers and thumb. Hand movement there, head and eyes watch the hands. And then down to the hip, pelvic circles, maybe hip bumps. Lovely, to the knee joints. And then to the ankle, include the foot and the toes, give those toes a wiggle about. Excellent, walk those feet in towards closed. So this is a closed stance. And then if we move them out, that's open, about shoulder width apart. A little further out, that's A stance, making that A shape with your legs. And then sumo is the widest stance. So we begin in closed, 2, 3, 4. Open, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4, then sumo. Lovely. Let's go back to closed with a gentle movement of those joints. Open. So the joints should be soft and loose. Gentle movements. Sumo. Back to closed. Just play with those moves. And get ready for a little faster through the stances. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Get ready to bring in some more with the arms. You can take them higher if you want to, or lower. Just play with those moves. Wonderful. Beautiful. Close, open, A, and sumo. And get ready, if you want to take one foot back onto the ball of the foot. We lift and lower the palms of the hands. And then forwards, back, a movement of the spine, little wave of the spine. Let's change the legs, so the other foot, ball of the foot, lift and lower. And then forwards, back with those hands, in the wave of the spine. Get ready to go through the stances. We're going to add a punch at the end. So it's closed, open, A, with that outward punch. Open, A. Now if you want to make a sound, it's ha. Closed, open, A. So the sound is when you punch. Ha. The sound helps to build up the core muscles. Ha. Closed, open, A, ha. Beautiful. Outward punch. Get ready to take one foot back. Ball of the foot goes back. So we gently lift and lower those arms, those hands, and then front to back. Relax the jaw and change the leg. Lift and lower. Front to back. Get ready for the stances, for those punches at the end. Closed, open, A, ha! Closed, open, A with sound, ha! 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 Outward punch. And again. Let's do that again. One more. Last one. Excellent. So we're going to be tapping the foot as we punch the air. Other side. Beautiful. These can be little or they can be big. And we can also do a cross punch, and then down, and then up, across. We duck, and we pull. Duck, and pull. Let's go for it. Down, up. Cross punch. Back to those punches, air punches. Other side. Ready to cross those punches across the body. Duck and pull. So it's duck and strength. Get ready for a new move. You're going to twiggle the arms, twirl. Get ready for rumble feet, rumble that body, rumble. Oh. Back to those punches. Tap the foot. Let's do those cross punches. And down and up. Let's hold it. Hold it. Can you move the hips? And the other side. Can you move those hips? And again. And again. Get ready for the cross punches. Duck and pull. Let's begin to make those punches a little smaller. A little smaller with those moves. Let's hold it, and change the side. Perfect, well done. So just shuffling into your seat, get those legs in a comfortable position, And what we're going to do now is begin to move the palms of the hands around the body in different palm directions. And imagine you're creating a beautiful large bubble around you, a bubble that can be your safe space or your happy place, happy space. And within your range of movement, you may be able to reach a little lower or a little higher, but make sure you're comfortable with that. As you rotate the waist and move the palm directions around your body, you can watch the hand as it travels. So imagine we've got that beautiful bubble, we're in the bubble, and we're going to begin to move the fingers and thumbs. Imagine that these are butterflies flying around within your bubble. Beautiful colours, beautiful butterflies flying around, and you can just watch them as they go around. So imagine you're watching the hands as they go around, which are the butterflies flying around within your bubble. Take the palms of the hands to the side. Palms of your hands should be facing down. Imagine these are your wings, your butterfly wings. So you're going to gently lift and lower them, preparing to fly. Lovely. And take them a little higher and lower and high and low. Lovely. And then stretch out your fingers around your body. Beautiful. So we're going to begin to extend the fingers. We'll begin with the index finger and pointing that finger around your body, extending those fingers out, around within that bubble. Let's go to that middle finger. Can you move those middle fingers independently and point those middle fingers down? And then move them, pointing out, move them around your body. And then we'll switch to that ring finger, the third finger, moving those independently. And then again, stretch them out and move them around your space, around you. And then take the little fingers, the little pinkies, stretch them out and point them outwards, around. Lovely. And then take the thumbs, give them a wiggle about, and then stretch them out. Stretch them around, maybe twiggle those thumbs a little bit, and then stretch out the fingers, all of the fingers around your body. Beautiful. Let's do that middle finger crossover. So you're crossing the middle finger over the index finger and then rotating the wrists. So make some patterns around your body, rotating those wrists, and then stretch out the fingers. Really good exercise for the hands. Beautiful. So make a fist and let go. And again, fist, maybe let it go to one side, fist, and then the other. Fist, maybe down, and maybe high, shake and let go, and begin to rub the palms of the hands together as if you're warming your hands up on a cold day. Bring those fingertips up, point the fingertips down to the earth, down to ground. Point the fingertips outwards from you, from your center, out to community. sense some tingling here in those hands. Let's take a long breath up as we look up. And then a long breath out as those palms come down. Face the palms down, down, down to ground. Beautiful. And then take one palm to one shoulder and onto the other shoulder. Okay, and this is your opportunity to give yourself a long, big hug for as long as you like. And then give yourselves a clap. Well done. Thanks for joining me. And feel free to give some feedback. And I will see you again the next session.